I've been doing this podcast a while. It's had some success. That's pretty cool. Probably, I assume half of you in the audience also have your own podcast. And that's very cool. But my message here tonight is, I know sometimes you get discouraging, you build an audience, and you wonder, like, does any of this really matter? Well, I gotta say, stay on your grind set. Stay true to yourself, because if you do this long enough, someone important will notice. Chris?
Movement is that. They're totally and utterly corrupt. Is anyone on the left pointing this out? Has Cenk Uygur said a word about it? The so-called radicals at Chapo Trap House?
But folks, what's going on here? The podcast elites are going to so-called no loads refused, pimped out cum dump events, but are refusing to take the loads they agreed to? They have decided that they alone can refuse loads. Whereas you, your dad, your family, they're getting cum dumped on them all the time. And they're having their loads turned down? Who consented to this? I know I didn't.
See, this is more bullshit because we have never refused a load. We're on record, no loads refused on Chapo.
Well, I mean, be that as it may, we have to hit back. And I think that I will be hitting back at Mr. Carlson with my new true crime series. You want to hear a preview of the next episode on Mr. Carlson? Tucker Carlson may not be a member of the Dead Wife Club like Liam Neeson is, or President Joe Biden. But he certainly is a member of the Bad Son Club.
It's true.
His mom ran away when he was a kid. And that's all we have, because most of the research went into our OJ episode.
No,
it's true, though. His mom did run away.
Tucker Carlson's mom ran away from home when he was a kid, which is really like...
You sucked.
She had a bindle created and everything, but unfortunately she only made it as far as the stoplight in town. She wanted to be queen of the North Pole and get slutted out by Lee Marvin and Keith Carradine. She's got some fans of the movie King of the North Pole here tonight.
I think it's interesting that his mom ran away from home. That is, I mean, truly reverse on a classic situation.
I mean, like, a divorce classically is not the fault of the kids, but a mom just running away, that's definitely the kid's fault. Like, this kid just sucks too bad. I got to get out of here. The vibes are off.
So yes, Tucker, for not paying close enough attention to our show, we are inducting you into the Bad Sons Who Can't Keep a Mom Club.
Oh, I'm sorry. Him and his brother, Buckley Carlson. I'm just imagining, like, just sitting in the living room and just looking over, and there's Buckley and Tucker staring at you, like the kids from the Village of the Damned. And then you're like, I gotta go out and get some smokes. And then they say in unison, but mother, you don't smoke. I'm taking it up. And then just a cartoon smoke symbol, just whoop, out of there.
But Buckley and Tucker is like, that's a real coin flip. On one hand, if you told me there's a pair of brothers named Buckley and Tucker, it's like, okay, they were born wearing overalls, and their favorite thing to do is to stare at hills until the sun goes down. Or, they hundreds of millions of dollars.
Only options.
And they're the latter.
Yeah.
But that couldn't keep their mom.
Couldn't keep the mom around. All those Swanson's dinner fortunes just piling in, and she's still like, you know what? I'll take my chances on the road.
Yeah.